Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Alright, so today it's Pizza Friday. Don't know where you're going to see this video, but it is Pizza Friday. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and subscribe. Even if you haven't subscribed, definitely go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, and interact with us because you do like to hear from me. I'm going to say grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment to our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay, so um, Black Box Pizza here in Columbus, and I got the Burly Boy meat pizza, and I got the should have been a cowboy pizza, which is basically barbecue chicken pizza. Yeah, y'all know I've been on a quest to try like all the different pizza places here in Columbus, so I just take like I use Sweet Baby Ray. This pizza just looks so pretty. This one. A lot of their pizzas that have like a sauce on top, they like do it in a circle, like this one. This one's good. It's like a thick dough. I like it. I mean, it just looks so pretty. My bad, y'all. I'm totally messing up. Like, I didn't post a video on the Friday, this past Friday, or today when I'm recording this video, but who knows when y'all gonna see this. So I plan on recording a couple videos. Yeah, I had recorded a video on the Thursday before, but I still edited it that night. Well, I didn't. And the next morning, I was off of work, but I just had a whole bunch of running around stuff to do. I had just got back, had to go get the bub. His life. So my bad, y'all. Let me get my act together. But yeah, I recorded the video and everything. Always, I guess, before, when I was doing this whole try the pizza thing, I would get all specialty pizzas, but I feel like people be like really determining whether a place is good or not, like based off of their red sauce and like their pepperoni. So I always try to get something, I guess, that has a red sauce. And I like theirs. I like their crust. It's hand tossed. I like the crust because it's thick. It don't really got like a bold flavor to it though, the crust that is. I actually don't know how I'm gonna get this in the refrigerator because it's packed in there. I've been meaning to say this, but Kim Fowler, do you notice that you don't hear anything? I finally, okay, I've been did it, but I just forgot to mention it whenever the next video I did it, but You know, you finally don't hear anything. After all that time, I was able to finally get the smoke detector upstairs to not be making any noise or whatever. I mean, I changed the batteries, but I feel I changed the batteries like whenever that first happened, and it just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't working. And I couldn't figure out like how to make the alarm test itself or the smoke detector test itself or whatever to know that it's got new batteries in there. It probably was around a year mark of me being here that I finally figured that out. But we know that it's been a thing. Like, it was a constant like reminder on my little security system panel that the upstairs smoke detector batteries were low. But it's just like, I changed those batteries. Now, what I didn't do is go around and change like all the batteries. My dad says that he usually just like changes them whenever you set the clocks back or whenever daylight saving time happens, he changes them. But I didn't go around changing all of them. I have 2 sets. That's another thing. It's like, I wasn't too worried because I have 2 sets of smoke detectors everywhere there is one. Because I have the ones that were already in the house, and then my security system folks put another one in. So that's why I wasn't like too concerned or like think that we weren't going to be safe if something, in case something did occur. Because the ones that came in the house they're perfectly fine. They work well. So, but the other ones are just connected to the security system. So I can directly alert them, and they can call me. You know, say if I happen not to be home or whatever. So on this barbecue chicken pizza, if you've never had one, typically there's like onion, chicken, barbecue sauce. This one looks like they put some sort of seasoning on top, so it could be cilantro or parsley or something like that. And of course the bases. I feel like I've had a red sauced barbecue chicken pizza before, which is honestly very weird. I think kind of weird, but usually the barbecue sauce is the sauce, and then bacon. Sometimes they have bacon. I think this one don't have bacon. I don't think. This meat pizza, I know it got pepperoni, bacon, sausage, and it might have ground beef on it. I'm not sure because I was looking at a couple different places. I might have this one mixed up. I was gonna order from this one place, but them prices just wasn't looking right to me. Like, it was like, it started off, I wish they'd just put the full price on there or whatever, because it quoted you a price. It was like $10 or whatever. Say $10. There was some change, but I can't remember what that is. I think it was $10.70 for a specialty pizza. But then when you went in there and you picked the size, then it was an additional amount, and most of them were additional. It was an additional $10. So you were paying, like, this is a nice size pizza or whatever. I feel like they were charging like $20 for like a small, like a 10-inch. I feel like it's a small pizza. And I was like, I don't like the way that math is mathing. And to $20 for a 10-inch, like for a small pizza, I'm not doing that. But I mean, their price is their price. But you know, it was a no for me. What else brought on serve though? There was something about food, maybe. I don't know. Oh, so speaking of home stuff, so I have a home warranty, and it renewed, it renews every year. It renewed around the time that I, moved in. So I've already paid the, renewal fee for my policy and stuff. Got the contract and everything. So then I get a letter in the mail. This past week, and it was saying that it was a $150 contract invoice, I think. Contract invoice fee or something. And I'm like, first of all, I don't owe no money because I paid the, I just paid it all at once. Because they gave me a deal. They was like, I told y'all that when I first got the home warranty, I didn't get I got like the tier before the top tier or whatever. And so the top tier included garage door openers or whatever. Or it says garage door opener is what it says. And even when I didn't read the paperwork when I signed up, but how my realtor had explained it to me, it was just like, or no, she said garage door, it just includes the garage door opener. And in my mind, when you say garage door opener, I'm thinking that it's like the remote, right? So when I tell you garage door opener, do you think of the remote or do you think of the whole thing? Because what it actually is everything that encompasses your garage door. So like the motor, the door. And so when she said garage door opener, without reading the fine print, I'm just like, I'm not about to, pay extra, like over $100, upwards of $100, probably more, for garage door openers. I was just like, I mean, I could just, replace those or something like that, right? But I should have got that part because, I told y'all about the fiasco with my garage door. So when renewal time came around, I wanted to get the top tier, and they offered me like $150+ off of the top tier price if I committed to renewing that day and if I let them auto draft. I said, go ahead, like set me up, because I definitely was renewing and I definitely want that discount or whatever. So they set me up for that. So when I got this letter, all this, it's hilarious. Okay, all this just to tell y'all this. But anywho, so when I got that letter in the mail, I'm like, I know they ain't trying to get they, discount back or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all the ones that let me get that, okay? Now, if y'all, I'm thinking they trying to like, invoice me for just some additional money or whatever. But I thought it was weird because I'm just like, well, I haven't ordered any service or anything, so why am I, being invoiced? And then I went online just to look and see, like, maybe if they did the same thing last year, because maybe it's, something I just didn't pay attention to. But no, I paid what I paid up front was everything that I needed to pay. And, in the breakdown of the cost, it don't tell me that I had some sort of invoice fee that I didn't pay. And furthermore, ultimately, I was not paying this $150. I'm like, well, y'all should have told me everything I need to pay up front, because no, I'm not doing that. So I called them and I'm like, so I called them just to check and see. But before I actually talked to someone, I looked on the online portal and saw that I didn't have any, I didn't have a balance due or anything. So I'm like, why? So what is this letter about? So, I called them and they're like, oh, just disregard it. Because from their end, they didn't see that I owe anything or whatever. I was just like, okay. So then I'm thinking like, dang, like, me and Mr. C thinking like, dang, they probably, like, it's probably scammers or whatever. So he's like, check my account number, see if that's the same on the thing. I didn't have the paper with me, but I was checking on this while we were gone. And, check the phone numbers, check the address on there. So I'm checking, it was my correct account number, but the address in which they wanted me to send the payment to wasn't an address that I saw on their website. Neither were the phone numbers that I saw on there. So I was just like, that's crazy. Like scamming is going to a whole nother level, right? And I just think about like people who probably aren't as professionally skeptical as I am or cheap, I guess, because I just was not trying to get them $150. I'm just like, for what? Like I didn't even know for what. So you know what I'm saying? Like they be like people be really like they talk about older people and how older people like just get scammed and stuff all the time because people are I don't know. So yeah, like what if somebody actually got this thing and like sent this money and thinking like they actually owe something and it didn't really like look into it and it looked legit for real. I mean now I feel like maybe the stuff I've gotten from them before. I guess I should look at the envelope too to see what the envelope looked like. But I feel like it was colored or whatever. Their logo is colored, but that paper was just all black and white. So then we was talk about the fact that they probably had a security breach or something, or like a data breach that maybe they need to look into. But long story short, I don't owe no money. I'm not sending anything in. But I'm just like, dang, that's so crazy. Like scammers is they scamming out here. You feel me? They really, they really doing what they got to do. Okay. Yeah. I also reminds me of my job. Every now and then, they like send us these tests to make sure that you're aware of emails that are coming in your inbox. I mean, obviously they do most of the work for us as far as like blocking stuff that comes to our inbox that we shouldn't be getting, but some stuff may make it through, and so they want us to be prepared or be on the lookout for stuff like that. And so they send us these phishing tests like monthly or quarterly or whatever. And usually they always look pretty fake to me, so it's like I don't really fall for the okie doke. But I feel like one this year, like that thing was looking like legit for real. If I ain't know no better, I'd probably clicked on it. But like, they be wanting you to like click on the thing or whatever, like open the email, and if you click on the link, then you know could be given some information. And then with my previous employer, my old laptop had got compromised. Like they had to come and get my laptop. They was like, yeah, your laptop has been compromised. You got to come get it because somebody was like actively trying to hack into or had already, gotten into my computer, could have possibly gotten a hold of company information. Man, that's so crazy. Because then I feel like my dad was telling me that, going back to the home warranty thing, my dad was telling me that he saw on the news that people are like, they're robbing the mailboxes right outside the post office, and like taking people's bills and stuff and like changing, checks to be deposited, what I'm saying? Stealing people bill money, basically. Changing checks. Now, I find it funny because my dad is a person that still write checks. I think I told y'all this before. So I asked him, I said, well, is this motivating you to maybe start paying stuff online? He said, nope. I'm going to just go inside the bank and make sure, it get not the bank, to the post office, and make sure it goes, directly in the mail bins in the inside versus depending on them to pick the mail up outside. But that's just so crazy. Like, people are looking for a quick come up, man. Clearly, I'm not that hungry today. I ate barbecue earlier, and It was a nice size plate, but also the baby was all up in my plate too, so I didn't really eat it all by myself, but because he loves baked beans, and I was giving him some of the sweet potatoes and mac and cheese, mixing it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm hipping him onto that combo early. It's just such a good combo. I love it so much. Y'all like mixing y'all mac and cheese and what's it called? Your mac and cheese and what, girl? Sweet potatoes together, or yams. Sweet potatoes and or yams. All right. Oh, and what else happened today? I don't know. Well, I do know, but man, I'll say that for have something else to talk about in another video, because I plan on trying to do a couple. That way I have some videos. I'm planning on going out again. We're going on the road again, so I want to have some videos for y'all. Although, man, it's so funny because, shoot, let me find out that he trying to be my YouTube manager too, because he be like, you should do a video. You should do a video. Oh, it's so funny. All right. Well, that's it. That's all, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us, because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe. And hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. And we'll